Hi there, and here is my 1983 Datsun 280ZX 2+2 3-speed automatic. Yeah, I kind of want to let the car do the talking, but it is not original. The previous owner gave it a new paint job, so this is a I don't know the color exactly, but it's not a Nissan color. And he also reupholstered some of the interiors. And the major thing is the engine in it came from an 81, and he put that engine in the body of this car, which is an 83. I think he wrecked his 81, wrapped it around a telephone pole, and then found this car that had a bad engine but a good body, and did the old swapperoo. At which point is when the paint job and all that other stuff was done. It was a kind of a long process that I think they just kind of chipped away at over a 10-year period, and as a result it got no miles on it over 10 years. So it currently is at around 123,000. That's not exact, but the mileage on the car, on the engine when it came out, and I had the original odometer on that, it was 115,000. And when I bought this car, the engine had only been in it for maybe 18 months, and it had 118,000. So, and I know he didn't drive it very much. So all that to say is the mileage on the odometer is pretty close to what that actual mileage on the engine is. He also replaced a lot of the emblems with kind of this, non-original, aftermarket gold tinted ones. So a lot of the accents, which goes really nice with the original wheels here. I don't know if this came off the other car or this one. But yeah, it's in really great cosmetic shape. The only little tiny bit of rust that I can find so far is a small amount right there. And unfortunately I don't have the means to fully look underneath it, but I have seen underneath it at my mechanic shop, and he didn't find any under there either. So the major thing that kind of happened after I bought it was this, got a rock chip there, so it's about 4 or 5 inches now and spreading, so will need to be taken care of eventually. And just because I'm thorough with these things, it has accumulated a few small rock chips in the paint up front here. Those weren't there when I bought it, I don't think, but this car is so fun to drive. I drive it like the grocery store and stuff. It's kind of a daily driver, which is why I think maybe selling it might be a good idea, because I know other people won't treat it as a daily driver, but I do. Which means it's only gonna accumulate more wear and tear the longer I have it. So the interior is really clean, but it has its standard, small little things that you would expect when you look for them. Yeah, here's the odometer there. That's where it's currently at. AC does not work, and I think, I could be wrong, but I think the fans on the passenger side don't blow over. They might not be working. The ones on the driver's side do work, but they're really weak. I don't know if it's weak by today's standards or like abnormally weak. So it's got the 2+2, which I pretty much keep down at all times just for trunk space. The glass on the T-tops are nice, and those come in and out with no problems. The only issues on these would be the plastic end caps are broken and or missing in most instances. I think this one's that one's in better shape, but I think those ones are cracked. But yeah, aside from the 40-year-old plastic being a little, being what you would expect 40-year-old plastic, the cosmetics of the car are and the seats are amazingly comfortable. I know the upholstery is not original. I don't know if these are original seats, but these are the most comfortable seats I've ever of any car I've ever owned. Power locks, power windows work. Previous owner put this kind of, you know, not great looking speaker pair back there. It doesn't quite match the car. You can take that out real easy, but I also, this was in bad shape when I originally got it. Yeah. So I got I got a replacement one on eBay and just threw it in there really easy. Let's see, the little rear side window gadgets work. They just open and close these side windows here. Remember when I said the car would speak for itself? Well, forget about that, obviously. Sorry. Well, let's pop the hood here. Full disclosure, I don't know anything about engines, but people who do know about engines have looked at it, and they haven't had anything negative to say about it. So I had my mechanic, who specializes in vintage vehicles, give it the up and down look over at least twice now, and so any issues that did need to be addressed, we have addressed them. It's an old car, I'm sure more issues will arise eventually, but there's nothing. It's very, very unlikely that anything would be needed in the near future. It does have this cool little light here for when you want to work on your engine at night. I'm sure that's going to get a lot of use. And not giving any gas either. Just quick and fun, and I know people like the manuals. They prefer them, and I'm sure they are fun. I've never driven one, but I can definitely tell you that this one is still fun, even being a 3-speed automatic. Non-turbo either, too. But I really love it, and it's even better with the T-tops off in the summertime, which I'm gonna go take it for a cruise right now. So thank you for watching.